It is.
If all of them are raping her, oh my God, you know. Like, I can't even, like, contemplate. I can't even take that in, if that's true, if all of them are raping her. Okay, but also we need to take in perspective here, what if the brothers didn't do it, and what if it's him only? You know, because like I said, Destiny didn't tell me the brothers, she said him only, and I believe her. So I think the brothers are a cover-up, okay? I'm telling you the truth, I think the brothers are a cover-up story.
It's a possibility. You'll have the only way you're gonna find out, Mija, is if you get with the other people that she told.
Yeah, and they said the same thing I did, but it was him, not the brothers. Okay, and these people, some of them are my cousins, some of them I haven't talked to, they're neighbors and shit that I don't know them. You know, but some of them are family, not a lot of them. There's only like, you know, a few of them, but some of them are family. And they didn't say the brothers either. I mean, I don't know what they told Betta, but it's him. So how can we sit here and accuse, you know, like I said, what if we're wrongfully accusing the brothers when it was him the whole time?
Right.
Because Destiny, like, I'm only going by Destiny's word, but she told me, okay, because we were very tight, we were like sisters at that time. And she told me it was him. She never said Steve and his brothers. She never said anybody else but Steve, okay? So, how do we know we're not wrongfully accusing somebody here?
Right.
And that's what I'm trying to bring to your attention, like, Betta aside, everybody aside, okay? Like, 100% truth. We need to make sure that we're accusing the right person here.
Okay.
You know? And I think it's him.
Yeah, because if you noticed on the video, he never brought that shit up.
He never mentioned the brothers or the dad.
Yeah, never mentioned anything like that. And if you watched the last video,
Paul Fulton says, Rick, ask her the cultivation
he never
of
actually
Steve
got
scams.
to the point. All he kept saying was, "Hey, I was never married to her mom."
Right, and if his brothers raped Destiny too, let's just push him aside. Let's just say if the brothers did rape Destiny, right? If it was just them. If he's such a great dad, why doesn't he say anything about that? Why doesn't he not?
Now, somebody just mentioned right now, and this is one of the guys, he's in California, and he's one of the guys that looked up the death certificate of Destiny and said, "Hey man, Steve's name's not on there." He's saying, "Have you contacted Steve's probation officer and let them know about his scam?"
Wow, yeah.
Because you know what? Oh, I forgot to tell Teresa.
I don't think he's on her. Is he on her death certificate? I didn't know that.
About what?
Damn.
He's on her death certificate?
No, he's not. He's not.
Oh, okay.
He's not. And that's what caught everybody, that's what caught certain people's attention where they started. That was another thing that caught people's attention because they went and looked.
Like I told you, I know her dad, Rick. Like my dad, Smiley, aka Richard from back in the day, used to be her dad's homie. You know, like they all know my dad. The whole Dada, Shiva, they all know my dad.
She it doesn't matter.
You know, like,
give.
and we know her
Is
dad.
his name on the birth certificate or death certificate?
You know, okay, he wasn't there, whatever.
Paul Fortune, I'm in the same county.
You know, Steve could have been there for her, but he raped her. You know? And I don't know what we can do about this. Or
That's right, Mija. He's on probation for the Antelope Valley shit that he was trying to scam.
What are you trying to scam then?
Okay, if you look, I don't know if we still got the videos, but there was videos out there. He supposedly was there when a girl got dumped out of the wheelchair and they just dumped her out in the parking lot. But if you look at it, it looks all staged as fuck. And so Steve was there with Doug, and they started, doing their same old bullshit.
Oh, I remember that one. Yeah.
He tries to make an excuse. But anyway, girl gets dumped. They're filming, and then all of a sudden they're accusing the guards of dumping the girl in the parking lot, blah, 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 blah. So they take her back into the hospital, inside the hospital to, I guess, give her medical attention. And a few minutes, I don't know, 30 minutes later, the boyfriend all of a sudden shows up. And if you look at the interaction between Steve and the boyfriend, they knew each other. And I brought that out. I said, wait a second, that looks weird. They know each other. So later on the video, later on, like the next day or a couple of days later, they go back and they start harassing the ambulance drivers and threatening them and all kinds of shit. So they got trespassed.
Yep.
But then he made a video saying, "Oh, that he did know the girl's boyfriend or husband or whatever the fuck."
He's on probation for
And his
felon
excuse
being
was, "Oh, well,
on
you know,
custody
you meet
facility
people,
property without
all
permission.
throughout your life. I didn't know that I knew her boyfriend." Another
He
video
was a felon
makes,
on prison property.
he has a girl in the car and she's trying to explain.
Yeah,
you know,
they were
what
trying to audit
happened,
fucking
she's
prison and they
crying,
got trespassed.
You know, but she doesn't know how to lie. And if you look at it, the girl didn't know what to say, and you could tell Steve was trying to tell her what to say, but she couldn't do it. And so, but you could tell Steve was trying to coach her. Make a long story short, they went to court on that shit. And I forgot what the status of the probation, but they're not supposed to go back on that property or film or anything over there at Antelope Valley at the house.
Double. Next player.
I'm telling you, there's a lot of shady shit. And now that if you start looking into everything now, like you'll even come on more shady shit, you know?
But I believe he's on probation.
I'm not sure if he's on probation. I'm not sure about that. Like, I haven't looked into him. Like, I'll be honest with you, I never looked into the guy.
Okay, from what they're saying, he's on probation for felon being on a custody facility property without permission. He was a felon on prison apparently he was on prison property and he got arrested.
Yeah, he was. He was trying to audit the prison there.
Not that I know. Teresa said he was arrested
him
for auto theft and aggravated assault.
I don't know. I just know, like I said, like I know he's a rapist because when Destiny was talking, I didn't even say that on the live because honestly, when I was on the live, like I froze up, kind of, you know.
Right.
Like it's hard to say. Like I don't know. Like maybe it'd be better to just write it down or pre-record it. But it's hard, like when you're saying it and you know you're live. It's hard to say everything.
Right.
Me anyway. You know, but.
Well, no, it's hard. I mean, you know.
I mean, I did say everything. You know, I said everything, but it's like just like Destiny when she told me she was crying. You know, she was crying and we were really crying with each other for like 30 minutes. You know, straight, like just crying. You know. It's like I know she's telling me the truth that he's.
But what I'm saying is, okay. What I'm saying is.
You know, I really heard rumors that I heard he abuses his boys too.
Player 2.
You know, I heard that he does a lot of bad things to the boys too.
Oh, I don't know.
I mean, I think that. How about we start with this? How about we call CPS on him anonymously? How about we just start?
You would have to talk to Teresa.
Paul never heard a thing about sex crimes, but who knows? Many victims don't pursue charges.
She's asking for my support, okay? She's asking for my support to back her up on this, and it's like, like, I'm trying to think, like, what can we do? Okay, like, we can talk shit all day, right?
Right.
Say what we know all day. But what can we do? And I think what we can start doing is, you know, call CPS on him low-key and just say the accusations anonymously that have been said, and they can check him out. They just put him
Yeah, well, that's a start. You can do that.
even if they don't do anything, even if
But she told me, okay, you just listen for a second. She told me, okay, that he owes back child support a lot of money. Okay? Well, one thing that you can do, you can call child support, all right, and you can let them know. And like I said, you can call his probation officer and let him know. He is making money off that YouTube channel. Okay?
Because is YouTube, when you make money off YouTube, I don't know. But is
it let me explain. Okay? I counted, and other people counted. Within 15 minutes of him making videos, he made at least over $400. Okay? He's been scamming all those people about looking for those missing boys in California City.
Yeah, I know.
Your Baker
Okay, people have been giving him money left and right.
I wasn't even onto all that.
Fuck, he's getting
Right.
super chatted.
Okay,
People
you can
donating
go
their
back and
super
go
chat
look at
shit.
the videos. A lot of it he's probably taken down, but you can go back. And there's a thing called super chat. Okay?
DJ Moore says,
People-
and he makes a
you'll
video
see-
saying he
you'll
can
see
get the guns out again.
people
What the
donate.
hell is
Somebody
with all the
gave me
threats on
$20
YouTube
early.
these days?
on my live stream. Today. All right? And then somebody else gave me $4.99 and all this. If you go back and you look at the videos and you write... Right, they donate. If you go back and you write down every donation that he made, that's been made, the super chats, that's not including me, huh? the money he's making by having the advertisement.
Be monetized.
Right. Okay. So he's making money off that. Not only that. Okay. He's also making money when they send the money to his private PayPal.
Yep.
Right.
Which he doesn't show. He doesn't show. He never shows.
Not even mentioning the money he gets in person.
Exactly.
Who
Then.
knows how much money he's got in person? Because some people don't work online, you know.
Right. Exactly. Then you see all the donations and the gifts that they're giving him. Okay. There's no. It ain't no telling that somebody slips $100 bill in a card and sends it to him cash.
Player 2.
Right.
You know.
Yeah. Right.
So he's making money. Trust me. He's making a lot of money.
He's nothing but a scam artist.
Exactly. He's not hurting for money.
He's probably, who knows? Oh, and with this COVID, the whole pandemic and everything, he's probably made like, I bet you he's made like $50,000 or plus.
At least.
No, people are coming up. Like, people are coming up with the COVID pandemic. Like, I just came up on it. You know, everybody is. You know, I'm sure but people come up, and those are the people that also scheme the unemployment department. You know,
the call sheriff's department, Penal Code 532, theft by false pretense, in which a person involuntarily turns over property as a result of the promise of representation that turns out to be false. Superior expenses.
Tell them on Penal Code 532. It's theft by false pretense, in which a person voluntarily turns over property as a result of a promise or representation that turns out to be false, and that would be the funeral expenses. Because he was asking for funeral money, and he didn't. He only gave her $600.
Okay, all the money, all those GoFundMes that he had like what, 2 or 3?
Yeah.
All these donations are net dated. It can be requested by child support. Not to mention his PayPal records can be requested by child support.
This is true.
Won't cost the family a dime.
They're saying this.
Says DJ Moore.
Right now, and I'll send you the link once we're done and I stop this.
Yeah, I want to see what people are saying first.
So people, DJ Moore is saying all those donations are net dated. They can be requested by child support. Not to mention his PayPal records can be requested by child support. Won't cost them. So it won't cost you or Teresa anything to call child support and let them know that he's making money off of YouTube and PayPal, and they can legally request all his. They can go into his PayPal
and they find out that he's making money that way, and then he's banking off that. They can garnish his money off of YouTube. They could take it away, leave it bone dry.
And he can go.
That's
to
like
jail.
sometimes when you say you get a dad that won't pay his part, you go to child support. They can garnish almost like IRS. They can garnish the father's wages and money
off of YouTube.
Yeah, they get child support. They can garnish his net earnings off of YouTube, and they can take that away to pay for the backlog of child support.
And since he's a 2-time felon, this would be his third. Well, I don't know about the child support, but he could go to jail for a long time.
Yeah, failed child support. That's a felon right there. I've heard of dudes going to fucking prison for failing to pay child support.
I just want to fuck with him. I want to put him through trouble. I want to put him through. Like, if they can contact child support, awesome.
And they're saying it would be under 532, California Penal Code 532.
I was watching Lockup one time. Some guy was in prison. He got sentenced to 7 years for failing to pay child support.
I think we're on the right track.
He owed like $25,000 back support, and he was bitching, "Oh, I ain't no money." But well, he was making money left and right. He was selling crack cocaine and marijuana, and they found out. The child support found out and said they fucking took his wages out. He had to go see a judge. They sent him 7 years in prison.
And he's going to go down for that.
Right.
And then Destiny, on the other hand, obviously that's just hearsay, like, we don't have any proof of that, but...
So he said he's from Palmdale,
at least you and your family will get some justice done. If
his expenses won't match his income guarantee.
Look into it,
DJ Moore said prison jail will put him under it.
Like, if I can, I'll even...
Or Lancaster.
Like, would be cool, too, to contact him, just like, hey, look into this guy, make sure he's cool to be around his kids. Like, anything like, just make his life hard.
Well, what they're saying is his expenses won't match his income, meaning
LASD can't get the donation records regardless of it being deleted. Something tells me the cops would love to hang him for something like this, says Paul Fulton.
He's making money off